Last time, we talked about how Virginia's charter granted it the majority of America until it lost it to other colonies. One of these colonies was the Carolina colony. It was founded in 1629, but didn't have its full borders until the 1663 charter. Its charter then expanded in 1665 up to its modern border in the north and disputed territory in Spanish Florida in the south. In 1712, Carolina was split between North Carolina and South Carolina, and Georgia split from South Carolina in 1732. Georgia expanded south up to Florida in 1763, took a part of South Carolina in 1787, and the United States resolved its disputes with Florida in 1795. Side note, in 1756, Britain fought the 7 Years' War against France, taking with it French Louisiana and Spanish Florida. The territory on the coast of the Gulf of Mexico was reorganized as West Florida and East Florida. When the American Revolution happened, Spain got back Florida, but it was unclear if it was Spain's original Florida or Britain's new Florida, leading to the dispute with Georgia. The 7 Years' War led to the British gaining lands up to the Mississippi, but the natives really didn't like the British and fought them a lot, and eventually the British decided just to divide up the colonies in 1763 between where natives could live and where colonists could live. But the colonists wanted the land, so they just went there anyway, claiming lands westward. But since they weren't allowed to, they were all disputed and never resolved. Starting at the easy ones, North Carolina claimed everything west in between its north and south points. Georgia did the same, and South Carolina got the tiny part in between, until that was given to Georgia in 1787. These colonies kept their western territories up until the United States divided them up. Virginia's charter gave it all of the western territory, but couldn't enforce any of it except the Kentucky and West Virginia region, which it also lost by the United States. New York claimed territory from Illinois down to South Carolina, but it was nearly impossible for it to enforce it. Both Massachusetts and Connecticut did the same thing as North Carolina, and claimed the territory from their northern and southern points. The conflict of interest was resolved by the U.S. when the whole region north of the Ohio River was divided into new states. So that's the missing almost century of colonial America, filled with treaties, disputes, and conflict. Just like the country created by 3 wars, 2 treaties, and a revolution. But that's a story for another video.